I'm down to do this. My short-term goal is to just put me on the quad against Dan, and I'm ready to smoke. It's gonna be. I don't think it'll be close, but
I would love to see that. Commentator face-off, 1v1s, tournament bracket.
Oh my gosh, I love it. But our final match of the day, we did see that Parkour59 and UGEN were the second place tied with 7 points apiece. KIMEO with
Naeem against
9.
Sam.
So if I'm not mistaken, as we go through our first chase right here, Naeem getting the gates going very, very fast right here.
Oh, what?
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Holy.
Relax. Relax. What is this?
Oh. What?
UGEN coming out to play right now. Naeem with one leg jump over. But UGEN will find the first evasion, setting the tone early.
Wow, Sam ripped the corner behind the cube so fast at this first one that he's able to sneak out. That was the second one, by the way. Naeem was desperate. He opted for stepsisters, but I would have liked to see Naeem opt for the in-laws there and cut even deeper with a wider net over the bar, not going to the cube. He might have had one last shot. Wait. Oh, that was a tag. That was a tag. Naeem nailed that. Amazing.
Oh, it was. Okay, our overlay is incorrect right now. Naeem still on the quad to find this. Look at the vaults over the tilted cube. Oh my gosh, twinkle toes on top of the pipes right here.
Oh, he's
one more time. A little bit of a
this could be it.
well,
Back
and
to
the
back.
dodge roll at the end. Unbelievable. You gotta be kidding me.
Wow. Oh my God. 2 banger chases to start this one off. It looks like Richard just barely squeezing that out at the end. My goodness.
I don't even have time to explain the drama that's happening in the greater standings of this match, Amos, because KIMEO went to sudden death 3 different times. They only have 9 points instead of 10. So if Parkour59 or UGEN win outright, they win the event.
Wow. Wow. That is so much on the line. I can tell you the drama that's going on right now. I can just see by Haroon's body language. He is talking so much smack right now. Look, it's exactly what he's doing. He's trying to get in Yohan's head. I've been there right next to him. I know Haroon's game. Not only is there so much on the line for this match, but these teams historically talk smack.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the drama is in full force right now. I am loving it. We are only on chase number 3. What we are looking for, if you are a KIMEO fan, is for these teams to go to sudden death. Because if we do, then KIMEO will be able to win just based on the fact that they technically won every single match that they've played in so far. The problem is they had to do it through sudden death through a majority of them.
That's right. And I really, really hope that these are not technical difficulties. It's so sad to see. Richard's getting a rest. And Yohan, you can tell by his body language, he's not happy about it. What's the honorable thing here to do? Richard doing high knees? When Apex ETH was in this situation back in 2021, Seth Wang was on the quad, and I actually yelled out to Seth Wang. I had him doing high knees just because you hate to see this. You don't want an unfair rest. Yohan is not happy about it. Richard's gonna come over. Oh nope, he's just gonna. I thought Richard might, for the first time ever, say something nice to Yohan. Or anyone for that matter. Yeah, I thought he might say something nice to somebody, but he just walks past.
Yeah, I mean, while we have a bit of downtime, I do see people in the chat talking about this. It is an interesting situation for the fact that KIMEO did technically win all of their games. I understand that. I can't say it was an expected outcome for KIMEO to go to sudden death in 3 out of 4 of their games. So it is a tough call to make. But it makes for an interesting and dramatic situation where we have right now, where a win right here means that somehow out of nowhere, Parkour59 or UGEN could be winning the Asphalt Chase-Off.
In the chat, we've got James saying, would love to hear the banter between the 2 teams. Actually, I don't know if we could even do that. That's not TV material. If you put a mic on Haroon right now, I guarantee you they're going to have to censor half of it. It's just not. I would also love it if they mic'd up the dugouts, but I think they're scared to do so. Probably because of us. Probably because of Apex.
Because of us. Yeah,
probably because of Apex ETH and UGEN and a lot of what they experience. Hunter's calling the match. UGEN will win 3-1. James calls it 3-1. Again, not leaving a team, just leaving it a mystery for us. Oh, he changes it. Maybe 2-2. He's calling another sudden death, which I would not be surprised. This has been a day of sudden deaths. All right, looks like we might be back on. Richard's getting that classic full squat position there.
All right, as the dust settles right here, still 0-0.
Oh no.
Nice swipe
Richard,
through. I don't
nice
think
job.
connection was made, though, so Richard still lives to see another day. Not on that dive, though. We are keeping it deadlocked at 0. And again, I remind the viewers at home, for the KIMEO fans in the chat, sudden death is what you want to see here.
Richard just getting his ankles bit off here by that Viper. Well done by Johan. I'm happy to see that, not because Richard talks so much smack, but just because that was a long rest. You hate to see technical difficulties like that. I'm glad Johan was able to make that work. Luke coming in to track down Johan. Strong Rich game.
Did he get him? Yeah,
wow, he got him.
Quick. That had to be a spike. I think the timer was a little bit delayed too.
Man, that was so fast. That might be a contender for a world record. That was such a clean ridge trap continuum. He didn't waste a second. Just tracking his evader while doing complex movements. You gotta love to see that.
Okay.
I think Johan made the wrong decision. He should have gone towards the front line. But he knew he was already too late. He was on his heels. Bilal coming in to track down Luke.
We got folks in the chat making predictions on the score. About 5 chases through. He's calling for the tag, but UGEN athletes still running away from this one. Could this be the first breaking point right here? It's looking like it. Just hang out by the tilted cube. Slide comes through, but we might see that hang come up. There it is. DTR coming up.
I think he might have acknowledged that last Viper on the cube that Bilal just sunk. Yep, he acknowledged it. Yeah, either way, Luke, I gotta say, there were some really well-timed wrenches thrown in there. He just absolutely decimated Bilal at the bay. He killed Bilal's speed, and then when Bilal started setting up that spider, Luke was already gone.
All right. Once again, chase 6, 0-0. Found the ankle right there. These teams are as close as you can get right now, Amos.
Feeling the nostalgia. Not very often you see that Mantis trap setup at the cube. That's where he strides the bar and then puts his right foot on the platform. So often that can scare evaders towards the open side for a quick tag, but most people are privy to that now. So Bilal instead actually used that against Sam to come down the open side and was almost able to get away. Gonna see fireworks. Here's Naeem.
Yep.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at the Tiger atop the tilted cube. Naeem, so lethal.
Something I want to point out to spectators is that when you're in that Tiger position and evaders are really jukey and they're trying to shake you off that branch, it can be very difficult to keep your position if it's fate. It takes a lot of arm strength, and Naeem was able to control that position, dip down nice and deep, and that's what got Sam. Sam thought he had already dropped down. He was already gunning it for those sisters. Mo on the chaser's plate. This has got to have some drama behind it, being an ex-player for UGEN. Is he going to give him the finger guns?
Oh! He said, get out!
Wow.
He said, it's my time to evade now.
I thought we were going to see finger guns from Mo, but instead maybe that's his gesture to say, hey, I'm on a new team, and I've got new ways of talking shit. Get off the quad. Wow. There were smiles on the face at least. You gotta love that. I don't want there to be too much bad blood. That'd be sad, but a lot of drama there. Bilal, he doesn't want to let it happen. Oh!
Okay.
Can he have the control? Mo, expertly done.
Wow! Wonderfully done. Oh my gosh, no one can find a breaking point here, Amos. This is crazy.
Amazing. Bilal is so good at getting out of those low exits, even though I'm not a huge fan of those low exits because you can lose sight of your evader, and I think they're a little bit slower. I would opt for a Ludi dive or a spear off the top, but Bilal makes it look good. Caught Mo, too complacent. And he was kind of nice about it. No drama there.
All right.
Yes, got to
race along the outside, but the guy in green was a little bit quicker. Once again, no one can find a point.
I think Sam's getting quicker. He used to, he's a lanky guy. He's tall. I feel like he used to kind of just like saunter around. I feel like he's up to speed game. I feel like Bilal did the right thing. He sucked him through the ridge. He had the front line run, but Sam just ripping it on the front line foot race. Naeem, let's see some fireworks. He's going to need to. Sam's upped his game with evading.
Naeem, so tricky, creeping underneath the mountain. Hands go up to try to find that mark on the angle. Not gonna get that one. Uh-oh, there's a lot of distance here. Amos.
This could be it. Oh, Sam played it so well.
This might be
be it.
right here. Naeem gets shut down. UGEN goes up with only 4 chases left.
Wow, Naeem has got to be feeling that. And there's his classic. Sam knows how to hit a home run or a 400-foot drive. That was classic Sam celebration, and man, Naeem has got to be feeling it right now. That was brutal. Sam had 2 key moments where he threw some hefty wrenches. He threw in a hefty cross, which is a full 180 cut with just aggressive.
And somehow, right at the end of this match, there are 4 chases left to go.
Oh, no way!
What a juke! That's insane! UGEN still maintaining this lead. They might have just blown the door wide open here, Amos.
Wow.
I think they're going to get a second point. Just barely caught. All the hands go up on the side of UGEN. But oh my God, let me see that juke by the sisters again. Amos, run me through it.
Props to Johan for keeping us cool. That juke, have they been watching Hollywood practices? This is something we had been cooking up last year. I hope they show a replay. He's doing it without the bar in the middle, which is even more impressive. It's not something chasers are going to expect. And so I think that's why he got away with it. Love to see some new stuff like that.
Okay, we are off tempo now with Parkour59 playing from behind right here. Tried to juke underneath too early. Still somehow slipping away, but that trip up at the end means UGEN will find its mark, and there's only a couple chances left here.
The spectators have got to understand something here. What Luke did is no simple thing. As you're departing the last obstacle, you're watching for so much detail in your evader in order to adjust the trajectory of your jump so that you can bounce back like he did. And he is able to cut his jump. It gave him the bounce back. He didn't get the tag immediately, it looked like, but that was what gave him the heavy tail that presented the next opportunity. We've got Ugo in for Luke.
This is it. You guys asked for drama. You got it here. An evasion will win the match right now, but the tag comes through. KIMEO fans now waiting on the sidelines with bated breath. An evasion for Parkour59 allows KIMEO to win the asphalt chase-off. If not, UGEN will be our champions.
Wow, this is so crazy. Not only between UGEN and Parkour59, but KIMEO just fingers crossed, sweating. Ugo on that last one, that was classic Ugo. So much control at Lazy Boy. Let's see if Orlando can
do is hope for the evasion here on the side of Parkour59. This is an open space by the sisters. You might have got caught up early. Tilted cube on the outside. No way. Hang on. We're slowing things down over by the loading bay. It's going to be a reach. This is it for KIMEO. KIMEO might be able to get the victory, but no, it's not going to happen. The reach through that left hand finds the back. There is a huge lead. And UGEN will be our champions for the asphalt chase-off.
Orlando feeling it right now. That was so huge. But I gotta give props to Ugo. Like to nullify the raw speed and power of Orlando takes so much precise timing on your departures, choosing the right directions. His tripwires were so tight, but Orlando has so much speed that even with that, he was able to just golden showers behind the cube there. Epic ending from Orlando. A little bit of a redemption too. Orlando let that first ever evasion go in a prior match, and maybe it shook his confidence a little bit. It did not look like it. Orlando's got to be feeling good making that redemption move.
For sure, yeah. And we had talked about the victory.